It's a weird choice. I don't know the song.
Van Halen? I'm pretty good at this game.
You know the name of the song?
Yeah, I'll tell you why I know this song, because when I bought speakers from a guy in a van at the Bank of America in 1984 and brought them home to my apartment that me and Louise and my buddy Chris were living in on Laurel Canyon, and all decided to take the day off work and smoke the weed and play with slot cars in the living room, I came home from the bank after bouncing a check. I had to go there because I bounced my rent check. And then I came back with these speakers. I said, Weeze, I hope you're good and baked. Plug in these speakers. And he put this Van Halen CD in, and we cranked it up as loud as it would go. And I couldn't hear anything. I could no longer hear sound, only vibrations. And I felt this coming from my front door.
Who was it?
I started screaming at Don, turn it down. I think someone's banging on the door. So he turned it down to about this level. Then I opened the front door, and it was Jim, our landlord.
He wasn't happy?
I had bounced the rent check from the month before. It was a Tuesday. It was the middle of the day. It was noon on a Tuesday. I flung the door open to expose the slot car set that we had set up in the living room, the huge bong in the infield, and the 2 rabbits that Donnie had bought earlier that we were letting running free in the apartment with a kitten that he got at a supermarket that was chasing the rabbits around, and the rabbits were defecating everywhere. Now, our buddy Chris had the dignity to hide in the bedroom. He literally just hid. I was standing there in a towel. Don was standing there in a bathrobe. And he was appalled.
And Van Halen was playing?
This is the song that was playing. And he just said, is this what goes on? Is this what? And I said, I assure you this never goes on. I took the day off work, Donnie, whatever. And went ahead and bounced that check to him as well. That's the part I remember.
Well, now I like the song a lot more. Eruption by Van Halen.
That's right. It should have been called Eviction.
2 rabbits, a cat, a bong, and speakers.
A slot car set. Like the Hanson brothers from Slapshot is what we looked like. And it was a 1-bedroom apartment, so when you opened the front door, it was right into the living room. We just looked at the slot car and a smoking bong. And then went on to explain to us that we were getting complaints from neighboring buildings.
Can't imagine.
Neighboring buildings. The folks in our building were too intimidated and didn't want to say anything. But the folks in other buildings, other apartment buildings, were complaining about our unit with reports of sex and animals running free.
And there were animals.
There were the rabbits, and then there was the kitten, and the little kitten would attack the rabbits. It was the cutest thing ever. Eventually, Donnie let the rabbits free up in the hills of Laurel Canyon. I'm sure they were eaten that night by coyotes.
This is a great guitar solo, but I should probably play the number 1.
Please.
History.
Yes.
Now this I can agree.
This you can get behind.